announcement, which I'm going to probably remind people from now until we go to conference, because to boot camp, I just don't want anybody to be surprised when they get there. So I know that I'm on a flight from Chicago. I think it's United, I think. But whatever it is, the fare is a basic fare, which means you cannot take a carry-on the plane, or they will charge you. So if you want to check a bag and you have that basic fare, then you are going to have to, if you want to check a bag, a piece of luggage, and you have that basic fare, and I know this on the one coming out of Chicago, make sure you know that you will have to pay extra to check a bag, and that you cannot carry on more than one bag. So if you have a purse and a backpack, they will turn you back. So that purse needs to go in that backpack. I just wanted to share that with people. Just look at your fare. If you got the one that says basic fare, when you go on that airplane, you can only have one bag. Okay, so if you got a purse and a backpack, put it in there. And the other thing is that unless you are, we're going to boot camp. I'm not telling you what to take and what not to take, but I never have ever traveled with just a backpack. But for the purposes that we're going, I know I could get my computer in my backpack. I can get my basic toiletries. I can get a couple of pair of leggings and tops in there. I can wear my gym shoes, my jacket, because I'm going to tell you guys, we're not going to be pretty. We're going to be at a retreat, okay, like a campground, okay? So you almost can get everything you need to take with you in your backpack. So just some information. Don't want you to be surprised when you get to the gate and you got to carry on a purse and a bag. They're not going to let you in. You're going to have to pay right then and there. So without further ado, I'm going to get out of the way and bring up our speaker for this morning, our own Coach Dan, Pastor Dan, aware of all hats Dan, motivational speaker to many, and trainer all over the world. So we get to have him each and every Wednesday morning. And so I'm going to get out of the way and give him the floor. Coach Dan, are you out there? Take it away.
Good morning. Good morning. What's happening, Akana Land? I am here. Hey, Mom, Miss Phyllis, how you hanging?
I'm very good.
All right, all right, all right. I'm telling you, it is already the ninth day of August. It is the ninth day of the 8th month of this year of 2023. The ninth day, the 8th month of the year of 2023. There is some very significant numbers have significance. I'll say that again. Numbers have significance. And so there is spiritual significance, and there is symbolism of numbers. And so as we approach this 8th month, the number 8 means new beginnings. The number 8 means new beginnings. On the ninth day, the number 9 means new birthdays. And then we are here in the year of 2023. And the year of 2023 means if you add the 2 plus the 2 plus the 3 plus the 0, you get 7. Why am I doing that? Because when you look at numerology, it's all based on a single digit number. And so in this case, the number 7 means completion. And as I was thinking about today's date, the 8th day, the 8th month, the 9th day, and when we break it down, the 2023 that symbolizes 7, there's some things that I want you to consider, things that I'm also considering for myself. In life, every business, everything, every life, the life of a business, your personal lives, it has cycles. Your marriage life has cycles. There are cycles. And cycles come with seasons. And so for every cycle, there is a season. Some seasons are good, some seasons are bad, and some seasons are in transition. Well, we just came off of the seventh month. Seventh month of the year, number seven, meaning completion, says that there is a season and or a cycle that has been completed. In the eighth month, we move into new beginnings. That means there's some things that are going to start that are new beginnings. And so for some may be a new job, some may be new business partners, some may be new strategies. Some says, hey, we're starting, you may look at it as starting over, but I like to look at it as a new beginning, a fresh start. And then the ninth day is new birthings. That means it is nine means to give birth. And so and then it closes back up saying the cycle is complete. And so I want to speak today, the last several weeks, we've been doing specific training as it pertains to what we're doing. But today, what I would love to do is speak a word of encouragement to you. And this word of encouragement to you is to help you to understand and help you to realize where we are and where you are. When we think about this boot camp, there's a lot of things that's going to be taught at this boot camp. There's a lot of things that's going to be going on at this boot camp. And it's designed to, number one, put an end to the cycle or the season that you just came out of. Some of us have just come out of a season, whereas, we didn't think that we would make it out of the season. Some came out of a season where we may have missed our mark, missed our goals. Some looked at our finances and said that we're not making enough. Some looked at our finances or looked at our team and say we don't have enough. The reality is that cycle or that season of not enough is over. It's over. So and because it's over, that means that you are ready and you are you're embarking upon a fresh start. And so this fresh start, I want you to take full advantage of, because a fresh start says, hey, it's not about where I came from, but it's about where I'm going based on from the point where I am today. And in order to take advantage of a fresh start, you must have a fresh mindset. Your mindset must be different, which means whatever the paradigm that you operated in prior to this fresh start, if it was counterproductive as to what you want your end to look like, then it's imperative that you pause and you make an adjustment. Because one thing we must understand about wealth is first a mindset. Wealth is based upon how you think. And over this and in this month of August, I want you to focus on having a mindset of the wealthy. And when you have a mindset of the wealthy, the mindset of the wealthy does not look at the glass half empty. The mindset of the wealthy looks at the glass half full. When you have the mindset of the wealthy does not function or operate from a position of lack. The mindset of the wealthy operates from the position watch this, the mentality that I have whatever I need in order to get or do whatever I want. And in the absence of physically having it in your hand, the fact that you have it in your head is going to cause your hands to do work in order to get it. See, sometimes our hands don't move because our heart is not in it. I'll say that again. Sometimes our hand does not move because our hearts are not in it. Sometimes our hand does not move because our head is not in it. Our head doesn't understand it. But when you have the right mindset and the right heart will cause your hands to do the right things in order to get what it is that you desire and want. This is essential in building business, because in building business, everything will not go as planned. Timelines will fall off. Processes and or people will make mistakes. And you have to have a mindset that says, I am focused on more so where I am going, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes and overcome whatever it takes in order to get there. So with this fresh start, with this new beginning, you must have a fresh mindset. Your mindset, whatever it is that got you to where you are, either A, you had the mindset to get here, or B, you had a mindset of limitation that's caused you to get stuck here. And I want you to be free. And I want you to gain the wealth that you desire to have. And in order, before you get it in your hand, you got to get it in your head and you got to get it in your heart. Number two. So with this new beginning, with this fresh start, that's number 8. Number 9 says the ninth day, 9, symbolizes new birthing. What is it that you're getting ready to give birth to? What is it that you feel like you're pregnant with? Some of you may say, I know Miss Phyllis, she's pregnant with 5-star diamonds. So this month of August, I want her to be focused on giving birth and taking care of a baby that's on the inside of her to give birth to a 5-star diamond baby. Some of you may be moving from sapphire to ruby or to the advance in those next ranks. You may be giving birth to that. Some of you may be giving birth to 10 or 20 new business builders. Some of you may be giving birth to 100 new customers. You only know what you're pregnant to give birth to. I'm saying to you that in this fresh start and in this new beginning, this is the season for you to give birth to what you believe that you are carrying. Whatever that purpose is, I want to encourage you that this season, you're moving into a season and a cycle of a fresh start and giving birth to something that you have been desiring or that you have been carrying for a long time. And the word of encouragement that I want to give to you today is that some of you have been pregnant before. And when you were pregnant before and you gave birth, it came out stillborn. Some of you may have aborted what you were carrying because of the pain or because of some type of sickness and disease, whether it was spiritual, emotional, financial, psychological, physical. And so you wind up aborting what you were carrying. But I want you to know that thing that you're going to push out, that thing that you're going to push out, this time the baby will not die. I want you to know that. I want you to know that the days of not enough for your life is over. I want to encourage you to know that as you prepare yourself for this boot camp and you come ready, the boot camp is going to be a delivery room. There's going to be insight and revelation and understanding and strategy that's going to help you to give birth. And this today will be your epidermis shotted around of, of the Spirit, if you will, to give you to give you what you need in order to push out what you're carrying. I want to encourage every person that's on this call that you are equipped, you have the capacity, you have the competency, you have the ability to push out what you are carrying and give birth. Akana is pregnant with diamonds. Akana is pregnant with wealth. But what makes Akana great is the synergy of all those that are listening to me right now. And so in order for Akana to push and give birth, you have to push and give birth. And so I am super, super excited for all of the new baby diamonds that's coming. I'm super, super excited for all of the new customers and team builders that's coming. But you have to understand that this month, the 8th month, the month of new beginning, this day, the 9th day, the day of giving birth. And as you move throughout this month, you can play with the numbers all you want. It's going to get back to what I'm saying to you right now. The cycle of poverty, the cycle of defeat, the cycle of failure in 2023 is over for your life. I'm going to stop right there. I hope that this moment encouraged you, it inspired you, it gave you something to think about, and it gave you something to hold on to as you navigate the last 4 months of this season and of this year. Back to you, Miss Phyllis.
Oh my goodness. Well, I'm letting go of
pride. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Okay, let's just speak. Who is that? Go for
it. This is Carol. This is Carol. You bless my heart. You bless me today. You bless me. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you.
That's our sister Carol Sidnor in Dallas, Texas. Coach Dan, thank you for blessing us. Thank you for always doing what you do. I say it's a whole lot of pregnant people out there hearing your voice this morning. And what are they going to do? They're going to push. They're going to get it on out. So I'm glad to hear you this morning. Looking forward, guys. Today is Wednesday. We have our elevation experience at 12 o'clock. If you want to invite people out to have that experience, make sure they go on the Eventbrite. The flyer is out there on the social media pages. So if you have guests you want to bring or even yourself, still register on Eventbrite. And then this evening, the SCAN event headed up by our own minister, Diamond Minister Mooney, and his team, guys. You want to get people out there to get scanned, to hear the opportunity to get started, whether it's in a new business, whether it's in a customer or both. Don't miss out on all the exciting things happening. And if around the country you are now starting to have events, make sure we know about them so we can participate, because Atlanta knows about Akana now. And so I know you can light the fire wherever you are. So let's go out there, guys, and push. See you back here tomorrow morning. Thank you all. Bye now. Thanks, Coach Dan.